weekend, we went out to Austin, Texas to watch the Texas Longhorns play against the San Jose State. I don't know what. Now, prepping for the game, I got my Texas Longhorns hat, got my shirt, and check out my new shirts at paulphasia.com that are all Texas inspired and NICU inspired. Check it out. All right, baby. We headed out to the game. It's going to be about an hour, 12-minute drive. Hopefully everyone's acting right on the road. Let's go, baby! Bro, luckily we're headed north on 35 and not south. Look at that long line on that side. No thanks, bud! Alright, we're on 35 north, which we all know is not the greatest highway on earth. Right now, you know, if this was the college football playoff rankings and we had to rank highways, 35 north wouldn't even be considered, you know. Although right now we're playing well, like traffic's going well, but it's only like 7 o'clock or something like that. Today's story, we're going to the game. We're gonna go watch Texas. Today's basically like Interstellar, father-daughter story. Only difference is I'm not leaving you. For how many years was that he left? I don't remember, but I'm not leaving. Okay. Do you want to know what it says? It says stay, Dad. It says stay. That's what my daughter would have been saying if this really was Interstellar, you know, but no, man, we did this together, baby. 82 miles, took about an hour, 13 minutes. Wasn't too bad, and as you can see, we were just listening to some Justin Bieber, Swag Part 2, or whatever, the double disc that just came out. We were having a good time. And you can see the Austin skyline creeping up there. It was pretty cool. I can't complain. Pretty simple drive. The drive back got a little bit more wild, but the drive there was nice and peaceful. It was early. I had my Celsius in hand. You know, had some snacks in hand, some beef jerky. I had those little banana chips from Buc-ee's. I don't remember what they're called specifically, but they're from Buc-ee's, and they're like these like sliced bananas that are dehydrated and a little bit sweetened. Bro, I can eat like 8 bags of those. I haven't tried it, but I'm convinced that I could eat 8 bags of those if given the opportunity. Just don't give me that opportunity, because I don't think my body will be too happy with it. But last time I had some Buc-ee's beef jerky as well, the Korean. Boy, that's some good stuff, I'm telling you. But anyway, so we were getting there, pretty close here. All right, we've made it here to Austin. Wasn't that bad of a drive. In fact, people were acting right on the road. There were a few people acting a little crazy, but for the most part, it was fairly easy. So now we're just gonna go find a place to park, and then we're gonna do some walking, and we'll be there, ready to watch the game. If they don't win by the score of 63-0 today, I'm gonna be very disappointed. I'm just gonna put that out there. The parking spot, we've got about a 1.3 mile walk ahead of us. Should be a good time. It's a little trashy around here. Just kidding. Dangerously good. The nice walk down the street, about 1.3 miles. It was a very engaging walk though, you know, and then we got there fairly quick. We got there right at 8:33 a.m. and I wanted to be there to watch the band Y'all Out Boy. It's a cover band. They play a lot of pop punk and stuff from the early 2000s, you know, my era. So I wanted to make sure to get there in time to watch that. And what's funny is, as you can see as we're walking through here, we pretty much went down the wrong way. If we had turned to the left almost immediately once we got to this area, we would have been good. We would have been right there. We would have been the front of the line. But, you know, we decided to turn. Oh, hold on. Did we just have a nip slip? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Wardrobe malfunction right there. The picture got a little sharp all of a sudden. Anyway, we got to watch the band kind of playing right here in front of DKR. It was pretty cool. So it's good that we took the wrong turn because we even ran into Big Bertha. What up? What up, Big Bertha? We got to see all the pop-up shops and all that stuff. We got some free stuff. Like somebody passed me a monster just for doing nothing, just for walking around. And I was like, is it because I'm a monster? Like in a good way? Maybe? I don't know. Probably not, but they were handing them out to everybody. So we eventually made it to LBJ Lawn, that's what this is. Nice grass. Listening to the jams. You can listen to, the songs they're playing are like the early 2000s. This was my era, bro. Tonight will be the night. That was me back then. And then, of course, the teenage dirtbag, baby. Was I singing along? Yeah, I was, dude. Did I care? Was my daughter embarrassed? Probably. She probably is even to this moment, but hey, bro, I was having a great time. I didn't drive 82 miles or 83 miles for this. I didn't drive to be silent. I didn't drive an hour and 11 minutes for silence. I drove an hour and 11 minutes so I could sing along to these jams. I don't know if y'all know, but I have a Blink-182 tattoo. And at some point, the band is like, hey, anyone like Blink-182? I was like, yes, I do. I was probably the only one out there, but I put my arm up as if the band could see my tattoo from way over here, like 100 yards away. I don't think they saw it, just saying. But there were some other like older folk around me who appreciated what was going on out there. But yeah, this band was awesome. They're based out of Austin, so go check them out. Again, they're Y'all Out Boy. I would definitely go watch them. I'd pay for a ticket to go watch them. Like, it was a good show, the part we did see, because like I said, we got there a little bit late. Here's the Blink-182 like mix they did. They kind of did like a mashup of some of their hits. There's the tattoo. Like the anthem, and then of course the most like popular songs they've made, like All the Small Things, What's My Age Again, that kind of stuff, like their most popular songs. But yeah, this is just another view of the LBJ lawn with the cool water fountain. Now the cool thing is it was kind of overcast and stuff, so it wasn't that hot out there. I didn't check the temp, but I think it was low 80s, if not upper 70s, with an occasional breeze. Now you can see that fella right there like fanning himself, because it would get kind of humid from time to time. And then we'd get these nice like bursts of air every so often. And so, oh look, that guy's wearing a Spartans shirt, so it must be the San Jose Spartans. Did I care what their name was? No, dude. I didn't care because I wanted to win 63-0, which didn't end up happening. Ended up being 38-7. But it was a good day. I looked up and the Goodyear blimp was up there, and I thought Ice Cube is a pimp. Which I don't care if he's a pimp or not, but it was a good day when he sees the Goodyear blimp, right? Anyway, we got up to our seats. Were we sitting a little high? Yeah. Was I afraid? Yeah. Am I afraid of heights? Yeah. Did I have a good time? Yeah. It was still a good time. It doesn't matter, bro. We were up there. It only took me about 13 minutes to get over my fear of heights, and especially as more people kind of piled in. Cute picture. As soon as more people piled in, I almost felt a little more compact or contained, kind of like a preemie feels contained when you swaddle them. That's kind of how I felt. I felt nice and contained, and I didn't feel as afraid anymore once I had like other people around us, I guess, which is kind of weird, right? But maybe I didn't get swaddled as a baby, I don't know. Anyway, so the band was cool, dude. Look at all these formations and stuff. And then like this guy just was like, let me just stand in front of you and let me put my big old bald head in front of you too. Yeah, it was cool. He didn't know. Well, he could have, but he didn't. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he's afraid of heights and he was just like, let me get to my seat because I'm scared. Because that's how I was. I would have blocked somebody's screen for sure. Dude, in the flyover. Sheesh. Luckily, I had read the itinerary and I knew that was going to be a flyover. Because, bruh, we would have been scared. That was so loud. Like, it was extremely loud when that happened. And I told my daughter, she covered her ears. Because I told her, I said, there's going to be a plane that flies over. Don't be scared. And, bro, I didn't know how loud it was going to be. But I'm glad, like, I warned her. Because I knew it was going to be, like, somewhat loud. But, dude, it was loud. Definitely the loudest sound I heard yesterday. Like, for sure yesterday. There's my dude, Bevo, coming out. Leading the team. What up, boy? And then here we just got the team coming out. Like, it was exciting, bro. I'm telling you, the tailgating, all of that stuff was a lot of fun. The team played well compared to last week when they played Ohio State and Arch. You know, everybody expected Arch to come out and throw 82 touchdowns. But, you know, that didn't happen, as we all know. And, you know, credit Ohio State. They played really well. Their defense was top-notch. They have a, like, world-class defensive coordinator. What do you expect, bro? And Arch was probably feeling the nerves, man. This is like his year. He's coming in as a Heisman favorite, and he was expected to throw 82 touchdowns. Like, come on, bro. Now, he played better this game. The first drive kind of sucked. The first drive, we went 0 for 3, 3 and out, and very quickly was a turnover. It started raining. That was kind of fun. Luckily, your boy was prepared. I brought my ponchos. I was well prepared. Let's go, baby. So a lot of people were kind of like getting under cover and stuff, while I and my daughter had ponchos ready to roll. Check them out. It was a good time. Everybody was panicking, but we weren't. We were dry. Just as dry as that beef jerky I was talking about earlier. In a good way, I guess. They got a Pluckers in-house, baby. You know it. At this point, we met up with a friend of ours who has season tickets down on the 6th row. This was in the 4th quarter. He was like, hey, come on down, man. So we went down, joined him down there, enjoyed the rest of the game. It was a good time, bro. I cannot complain. Arch Manning played well, 19 for 30, 295 yards, 4 touchdowns, threw 1 interception that was tipped. I'll give him that, but he should have held on to the ball and took the sack when he did that because they were in the red zone. But yeah, it was a good time, man. He also rushed for 1 touchdown too, so there was that. But like I said, final score 38-7. We had a great time. Here's some pictures of the event. Those are our friends right there that invited us down to sit with them for the end of the game. And then we headed on back to the truck, only 1.3 miles to walk. Only difference is this time there was a little bit of rain. Blame it on the rain. Yeah. Blame it on the rain. I blame the rain for that long drive.
It's raining out here, but we're survivors. We'll survive this, I think. We are leaving the stadium. We're wet. It was raining. Arch Manning, you have my vote for Heisman. Well, I don't know. It's a little preemptive, but maybe you keep it up, baby, and I think you'll do a good job. Today was way better than the last game. There's a lot of traffic here, bruh. It says it's going to take like 2 hours to get home. It only took us 1 hour and like 11 minutes to get here. But this traffic, like, what do you want?
Blame it on the rain, baby. That's all I can say. Look at how everyone was driving, which is careful. Dude, I did see a little bit of road rage. Luckily, it didn't affect us. But anyway, that was the day, baby. Go check out my website, paulphasia.com. Check out the Texas collection. Again, Texas-inspired shirts and NICU flavor. You know what I'm saying? I got these. You got your Texas NICU nurse, Texas NICU PT, OT, ST, Texas made, baby, Texas, baby. Let's go. Hook 'em. So we meet again, baby.